Welcome friends. This is our ninth standard class and I am Urmila Gurukuru. In the previous lesson, in the same topic, fifth one, unit art appreciation and visual arts. We are talking about some points related with this lesson. Friends, we already talked about how art is important in our life. Different basic elements of visual arts and the types of arts. Then any artist, instead that any one subject and different artists, how they can depict their emotions through the same subject. We also talk about that. And we also talk about your own art piece, how to create your own art piece, or different artists, Indians, related to the visual arts and how our Indian folk art and how our Indian folk art creates different types, different designs, different area, different tribes, different people, different choices, different thoughts, different emotions, different styles. All these different things create nice different art pieces, and this folk art we must have to study because this is our culture, you know that. So let's see how many types how the olden age people express their emotions through the art. Let's see that. Open the page number 53. Some Indian folk art forms. What is folk art? You know that. Folk art means people art only. We people, maybe olden age people or this age people, we people only. And our art is called as folk art. So folk art means art of people, ancient Indian folk painting and art styles have been passed down from generation to generation and are still practiced in different parts of the country. So in our country and different parts we have many such states, in UP, MP, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, like this. In many such states we have, and each and everywhere different languages spoken, different variants, different dresses, different types of dishes, choices, dances, like these different types of art we see in each and every corner of our India. So this is simply a variety of all type of art, and that is our culture only. So to know that culture, to enjoy that culture, other countries people come to meet us. So art is important very much in various ways, and from generation to generation, from the olden days, we try this olden art today's days also. Passed down from one generation to another, Indian folk art is still alive in many parts of the country. It's very true. In olden days, they were made with natural dyes and colors made up of soil, mud, leaves and charcoal on canvas or cloth, giving it a sense of antiquity, vintage nostalgia. Here's a look at some folk painting forms that are still practiced in select part of our country. So students, what we understand from these 4-5 lines, that our olden age art still alive. We still practice all the types of art, different arts. We still practice. We keep it near us because we love all the art styles of our older people. We love our culture. We love the art, and we can practice all that type of olden age art. That olden age people always use different types of colors, but all the colors are made up of only natural elements like mud, cow dung, or different leaves of trees, then charcoal, and all the art practiced on canvas or clothes or walls too, giving it a sense of antiquity. Means what? Antiquity, antique piece. We always use that word antique. It is very antique. This piece is very antique piece. Like this, antique piece means what? Only one. From the ancient time, it will. We have to see. We can see that piece from the golden period because it is very unique and ancient and precious. That is antiquity, unique one. And vintage nostalgia means what? So antiquity from the past times coming that piece in that particular period. In Marathi we called it hangam. In that particular period means vintage time. Okay. And nostalgia means it related to our emotions. Very, very sentimental tales. The art is very sentimental, connected with our emotions, attracts our emotions. We automatically stay there and watch that lovely paintings. That is the attraction, that is sentimental treatment in our mind. And that we call as nostalgia. It is attraction towards that past arts. Past art attracts us how much nice it is. So you can just imagine, very, very nice art it is. Very lovingly and patiently all the ancient people that time done that all type of arts. So come, which types of arts are there in our India? So let's see the first one, Madhubani. Look at that picture. We seen there one lady and one god. And you can easily understand which god is this. So let's read the passage first. Also called Mithila art. It originated in the Mithila kingdom of Janak, Sita's father in Ramayana, present day in Nepal and Bihar. So Madhubani, this type of art we can see nowadays also in Bihar, and that is the kingdom of the King Janak. And Janki is his daughter, you know that, and she is the wife of Ram. In the Ramayana we learn all these things. You also know that all the things. So this kingdom is basically nowadays we call that areas as Nepal and Bihar. And in that time, olden days, it is called as Mithila. Okay. So Maithili is one another name of Sita. Janki is one another name of Sita. And she is the wife of Lord Rama and the daughter of the King Janak. And his kingdom of the same, Mithila. And in that area, Madhubani art type developed. It is one of the most popular Indian folk arts, practiced mostly by women who wanted to be one with God. So this type of art mostly practiced by women. So men are doing that, but mostly women are involved in that art. Why? Because they are attracted towards the God. They also want to keep them near the God. So in that art piece, we oftenly see that that particular lady is there, present there, and near her, in front of her, with her, we can see a God picture. And what about the surrounding? So let's see what is that. Characterized by geometric patterns, with art from wasn't known to the outside world until the British discovered it after an earthquake in 1930s. Revealed broken houses with Madhubani paintings. Most of these paintings or walls, murals depict gods, flora and fauna. So revealed means what? We come to know that hidden truth come out, and we know to that secrets. So that is revealed out, known to us, come out from the hidden place. That is to reveal. All type of this Madhubani art to reveal because of only British people in 1930s. They find out this type of art pieces under the ground, and it happens only because of the earthquake in that period in 1930. We come to know this type of nice art that mostly practiced by the women who want to keep them near the God, who loves God, who praise God, who always think about God. So what can we understand about these? We can understand about these that they believe that God is everywhere with them too. So all the behavior, all the activities are obviously very nice, not affected others badly because they believe that God's presence near them. So that thought is very, very important to change, to bring a nice change in you. That Madhubani art helps that olden people in Islam, they are all treats everyone lovingly only because of the presence of God is with them. That type of trust is always in their mind. And look at the surrounding, the remaining part of that painting. We seen there flora and fauna. What is flora and fauna? So flora and fauna means all the type of trees and animals. So the remaining part of that painting always depicted by these two elements, and these elements are related to nature. You know that. So nature is it's in itself is a lovable part. We love it most. We want to wander in the nature freely. So all the surrounding of that moment, that woman is with the God, and all the surrounding of that painting or the atmosphere of that moment is shown like very beautiful, nice, lovable, and these two elements useful for that, to depict that type of environment, to create that type of environment. Simply pure it is, connects to our soul. So that is why in the first paragraph we see that how the folk art of our Indian culture attracts us. Nostalgia, it is attraction, affection, and we simply love them while watching them. So that type of Madhubani art we see in our India because of the British people. Turn the page. Varli, you know what is that? I think you know well about Varli painting. Each and everyone loves that painting because these forms are very simple, nearer to the geometrical parts, circles, triangles only, and the two types of colors only. The dark color for the background and the white color for the figures only. You also tried this many times, I think, or not. So try it. So let's see the paragraph. Originated by the Varli tribes from the Western Ghat of India. Western Ghat means Paschim Ghat of our India. The area of our Maharashtra. So this is the Maharashtrian art only. In 2500 BCE, this is easily one of the oldest art forms in India. It is mainly the use of circles, triangles and squares to form numerous shapes and depict daily life activities like fishing, hunting, festivals, dance and more. What sets it apart is the human shape. What sets it apart is the human shape. For the human shape, these are the basic shapes they generally used, that is circle and two triangles. All the paintings are done on a red ochre or dark background, while the shapes are white in color. So all the shapes of humans or all the animals are only in white color, and they are made up of by two basic shapes, and that are circle and triangle. So remember it well. Mostly circle and triangles are used to form human figures and other animal figures, and all the figures are in white color, and usually the background is in red ochre or dark brown, like that. The dark background is there to focus all the elements, all the figures in front. For that, background is dark and the figures are light. This contrast attracts us, and this art piece looks nice. Understand? And what are the subjects of that art? Very common subjects in daily lives like fishing, hunting, festivals, dance, and likewise only. Understand? So this type of art we usually seen in Western Ghat of our India. Okay. Come to the next, Gond art. So Gond peoples are Adivasis only, characterized by a sense of belonging with nature. The Gondi tribe in Madhya Pradesh created these bold, vibrant colored paintings depicting mainly flora and fauna. The colors come from charcoal, cow dung leaves and colored soil. If you look closely, it is made up of dots and lines. Today, these styles are imitated with acrylic paints. These lines tells that this type of art we found generally in Madhya Pradesh, in MP, and the sense of the subject is belongs mainly with the nature. So what is the subject of that type of folk art? That is very, very important question for you. So for Gond, the main subject is nature. For Varli paintings, the life's happenings are main subjects. Daily life events only. Fishing, hunting, like that. And we see just in Madhubani, all subjects are related with the god. So what are the difference between all these types of art in different folk arts? You have to note down all the points there. Okay. So vibrantly colored paintings are that. Vibrantly means what? Vibrantly means two types, both types. Which are the both types? Hmm? Flora and fauna. That are the both types. Animals are also there and trees are also there, because these two are the main parts of our nature. What is nature? Nature's main part is that all type of creatures and trees only. That is what the nature is. Understand? So these two parts, vibrantly means both the parts always included in one picture. They are the main subjects of Gond art. So look at that picture, we can see one tree and some animals are there. And the coloring style is also different. Mainly the dots and lines are used there. Nowadays also we use that style in special while we applying the acrylic colors. So acrylic paints are another medium of colors, like watercolor, watercolor, oil color, like that. Acrylic colors are also new type of medium in the market. And come to the one more time, and that is about what type of colors they used. Naturally they used that time natural colors only. Each and every folk art uses always natural colors, and that colors are mainly got from cow dung, leaves, different colored soils, black soil, red soil, dark brown soil, or white soil too available that time. And charcoals are each and every home having that charcoals everywhere. So these are the easily available things that time, and they used all these things for the coloring there. And then also the paintings are very unique and nice. We can see that we simply attach to them. We love them. So this subject is nearer to the nature. Understand? Come to the next. Tanjore. From down south. Tanjore or Tanjavur paintings originated in 16,000 AD, encouraged by the Nayakas of Tanjavur. You can recognize a Tanjavur painting by its use of gold foil, which glitters and lends the paintings a serial look. These panel paintings on wooden planks depict devotion of gods, goddesses, and saints. It borrows its styles from Maratha and Deccani art as well as European style. So we can see in Tanjore folk art that European style is also there. And one more and most happening thing is that they use golden foils, golden color. That is the main attraction and the different thing from other art. Okay, and basically we seen all this type of art is related to mainly that people which are Maratha and Deccan it is. So Deccani art it is and Maratha art it is. Their style is influenced by the European art too. The main subjects of their art is God, goddesses, and all the related elements. Look at that picture. See is Saraswati, you know that. That Veena is in her hand, and white sari she is wearing. All these things we know. And the remaining part, when we see, this is all remaining part is filled up only in gold foil. And this art piece is made only on wooden planks. No canvas and no clothes, no paper. wooden planks are used. Golden coil which glitters and lends the paintings to a serial look. Serial looks means what? Very, very real it is. Realistic look. We get it from that foil, golden foil. Which glitters means blinks, attracts us and lends the painting. Lends means what? Adding only. So adding more and more attraction because of that golden foil. And this is the one more quality, different quality from other folk art. Understand? So what the main points we can learn from this Tanjore art? It is mainly found and practiced by Maratha and Deccani people. So we can call Tanjore art as Deccani art too. Okay. They usually practice the subjects related to the god and goddesses. The different feature and the main feature of their painting is that they used golden coils to attract. That is the main feature of that painting. So in this way, these are the main characteristics of the Tanjore art. So come to the next. Kalamkari. Kalam means what? Pen it is. Kalamkari means pen. Kari means doing. Art doing. So Kalamkari, in the sense we can understand that pens are used in that art. Literary meaning it is that. Literary meaning I just explained. Literary meaning drawing with a pen. Today Kalamkari art is used on saris and ethnic clothing and depicts anything from flora and fauna to epics such as Mahabharata or Ramayana. So Mahabharata and Ramayana are very big epics and popular epics in our India and the whole world loved it. They still reading, listening all the lectures related to the Ramayana and Mahabharata because all the characters are very unique and we can learn all the things related to our life because of that epics. So epic means what? Very long poem it is, very big poem, that is epic only. So the subjects are related with Ramayana and Mahabharata epics. Understand? Which are the subjects of Kalamkari. They mostly use paint in their painting. Why? Because they want to show the minor and minor things, very, very small things in that picture. They do not ignore any small thing in that picture. They try to get all the things related to that figure, to that painting, to that subject. That's why they use paint there. And naturally the art is called as Kalamkari. Do you understand it? And nowadays also we try this type of art on our saris and clothes, different types of clothes to used. So we can say that all these types of folk art nowadays also we try, practice and used in our daily life in different ways, on the clothes, on the walls, on the carpets, on the things that we use to decorate our home. So everywhere we can find flora and fauna means what? All the types of folk arts only, because the folk art is related with the trees and the animals, with the nature and the god, flowers, all the lovable things, all the watchable things, all these beauty, nature beauty we use nowadays too. So here in the next page we have some popular Indian embroidery forms. Embroidery means it is hand weaving art. We don't use here colors. Without colors, we instead of that color we used different colored threads or other things, and we weave all these things on that cloth. This type of art is called as embroidery. Understand? See the first one, Fulkari. See that art, very nice it is, fulkari. All these are the made up of the different types of colored threads. And the second one, chicken curry. Chicken curry is related with especially a white color. So there is no other colors. You can see clearly white threads are there, and after weaving they are cut by different type, and we can get that type of art. Understand? The next one is Jardosi. This is very very popular nowadays. Very very popular. So each and everything are related to focus on that cloth, like glasses or glitter things, beanies, then you can say different types of laces are there. All these types of things which are useful to create any nice art on that cloth by viewing, using that things, using that threads. This art is created, and this type of cloth is very very heavy. It is very heavy in the weightage as compared to the other arts, because all the things are added in with the thread. And other type of embroidery, when we observe, only the colored threads and different threads are used. So as compared to Jardosi, all these types of Jardosi, all these types of embroidery work having less weight it is, but Jardosi having very very weightage. Understand? And next one is Kashidakari, very famous art nowadays also. We can touch clearly in that Kashidakari, and golden threads are mostly used in that art. Rajasthani patchwork, you can see that here colors are also used, and around that colored threads also used. That type of embroidery it is, or simply colored threads also used. So it's depend on that artist. Okay, so fulkari, chikankari, Zardoshi, Kashidakari and Rajasthani patchwork, these are all popular Indian embroidery work. And Madhubani, Wali, Gond and Tanjavur Kalamkari, these are all visual arts related to the paintings present. Now let's come to the next point, number 70 on the same page, 55. Interact with an artist. So look friend, interact with an artist. Interesting topic it is, because this is the nice activity for you. So give your attention and listen it carefully. Find an artist in your locality. It could be a painter, potter or sculptor. So whatever it may be, painter, potter, sculptor, you have to find out the artist only. Related to the any different type of art, no problem. Simply find out any artist near you. Come to the next point. Prepare a questionnaire and go and interview them or her about their journey as an artist. So go there, take their appointment, ask them come to meet you or not, and when come to meet you, likewise arrange the meeting with him or her, and try to find out how they love the art and what type of art they choose and why. What happens? What are the incidents related to this all the art journey in their life? Okay. And number 3, submit a report and decorate it with a few pictures of the artist and his and her work. So take the related photos of that artist and attach them with your report. So before going to meet them, write it down very questionnaire, and it is easy for you to ask the next question. After that next question, having answer the next question like that. So understand that they have developed their own distinct style. Talk to them about the use of elements of art in their work. So you know what are the basic elements in art? They are 5 in numbers: the lines, forms, shades and light, then textures and colors. These are all the basic shapes of visual art. You know that, and in that 5, which elements they choose for their art, or why they choose and how they use that elements in their art. Mostly that is the main point you have to ask them. So don't forget to ask them that type of question. This last question is very important for you. How to use the basic elements differently. So different artists, different style and different choices of elements. Understand? So you have to make a questionnaire before going to meet them. So turn the page. Hence, now page number 56 here in 18 point. Importance of visual arts in life. This topic we handle much more time, but why we handle it many times. So it's very important to love the art first. After that you can attract towards it. When you don't know about the art, whole things, then how can you attract? How can you love it? And how can you apply it? So this point is always very important. So don't bother about it. So let's read that lines. As discussed in the beginning of this chapter, every human being needs to express himself, herself. Today's youth need to shape space and opportunity to express themselves freely. So nowadays, you are all youth and you wanted a free space. You wanted to spend your time freely as your own choice, as your own wish. You don't want any type of pressure on you. Okay? And art helps us to use our space for our happiness. So in the beginning also these things are discussed. Let's come to the next line. Art can be a medium to express one's feelings, thoughts, opinions, experiences and also communicate ideas. Understanding historical references and making sense of happenings in day-to-day life can also be facilitated by art. Given below are a few reasons why art is an important part of our life. So friends, facilitated by art. Facility means what? That is easy things what we make. That is facility only. Useful things easily available to us. That is facility. We always often use that word. So related to art, what is facilitated by art means what? That is very easy to make all the things happenings in our life. We easily contribute other friends or other people around us through our opinions, sharing with them or thoughts sharing with them, talking about them, express our emotions, what you feel that particular time. You want to share all the things with others, and art simply helps you in that process. And when we share our emotions with others, we definitely feel free, nice and good. So friends, so art is one type of medium to express our feelings, thoughts, opinions, our experiences, what we get different types of stress or happiness too. We want to share with each other. When we share our problems, we can get happiness, and when we share our happiness, we can get only happiness only. So what is the sharing? That's not the big deal. That not matters at all. You can share your problems, you can share your happiness, you simply get the happiness only. So art is that medium to share all our things. with others. Understand it well. So how it happens? Let's see here. Three boxes we see. So let's read them. After that we discuss about it. The first one is art provides a chance to develop cognitive skills, creative skills, and an aesthetic skill. So art helps us in three types of developments. And what are they? Cognitive, then creative and aesthetic. So what is cognitive? Cognitive means understanding it is, getting knowledge, more and more knowledge about other things. And creative skill means what? To use our imagination, to use much more things and to create nice ideas with you. That is one type of skill. And the last one is the aesthetic sense. Aesthetic sense means to look everywhere beautifully, find out the beauty only, each and everything. That is the aesthetic sense. Understand? When you have all these types of qualities in you, I don't think you have any problem in your life. So these qualities are very important in each and every human being. You know? So come to the next point. Brain research confirms that art strengthens problem solving and critical thinking skill, adding to overall academic achievements, school success, and preparation for world of work. So remember, friends, art does all these main roles in our life. So which are they? Art helps you to solve your critical problems. So how it happens? Just love that you can experience all that things. Art helps you to achieve much more things in school time too. The art helps you to prepare you to survive in the world in well manner. These things, these lines are tells us like that. So art strengthens problem solving. Strengthen means what? This helps us. This makes us strong. It binds you with bold thoughts with you. Don't be weak. You can do that. Like that art speaks with us. Because simple thing, we can get three qualities because of art. Cognitive mind means we have sufficient knowledge how to solve that problem. And the second thing is creative mind. You can create some preparations with you, plans with you how to solve that problem. And the aesthetic manner, very beautifully, without any complexions, without creating another problem, you can solve that problem. So let's see, these type of qualities are very, very important in you. Because of these qualities, all the surrounded people automatically come towards you. And then they don't think that to give any type of trouble to you. They simply love you. They don't think about the trouble. So art gives you one type of respect. Come to the next point. The more we connect to different people through art, the more we understand their culture, history, beliefs, practices. Due to this, our respect, affection and tolerance for others increases, thus promoting peace and harmony. So peace means what? No complexions, no problems, simply happiness and satisfaction, that is peace. No expectations from others, that is peace. Harmony Harmony means what? It is one type of quality in you that you are capable to interact other peoples nicely. That is harmony. Maybe the different people around you, some are small, some are big, some are very, very elders, some are your enemies, some are your friends. All types of people we have with you, around you, around us. So how to interact with them? That quality is called as harmony. Interaction nicely, harmony. Okay. So tolerate all these things in a well manner. That is harmony. Often we can say that I am not capable to tolerate that person, just avoid him. I don't want to meet him. Like that we generally say in daily life incidents. Why? Why you don't avoid that person? You don't have capacity or capability to talk with him in a nice way, or you don't have capability to face that intolerant person. Why do you feel that you are a weak person? Be strong. Interact with him in a harmonious manner, means a nice manner. And this type of daring you can get only because of the art with you. So how is it possible? Just think about that. Simply take one example for that. If any boy or girl in your class is having one type of quality related to the art in him or her, suppose take dance or creating very different sounds, different birds, then vehicles or other peoples or different artists, you just love him or her, you just love them because you enjoy that time. And why you enjoy that time? Because you love that art, you attach toward that art, and naturally you attract that person only. Very, very simple thing to understand it. Each and every person loves art in the nature, because art is nothing different, that is nature only. Create. Nature is a creator, teacher. You know that. So the person having any type of art, we just love him. We respect his art. We try to get his company more and more time. We try to get his or her friendship, and for that we do our much efforts and trying to get that company each and every time. In that manner, automatically different types of peoples, whether they are very tolerable or not tolerable, all the types of people are connected with you. That art makes you capable like that way. Okay. So from today, if you don't love any type of art, whether it is listening music or singing or dancing or doing anything, keeping your house in nice manner, that is one type of art. Simply the visual art is related with the drawing, not think like that. Each and everything is art only. Wearing clothes nicely, keeping your clothes clean and well mannered, that is art. So walking and talking, sitting, all this body language, watchable, that is art. Your hairstyle is very unique, that is art. Your talking manner, that is art. Your cooking, your studying, each and everything is art only. So love what, find out your interest and work on them. So love that art. Other people also help you. How are you and how nicely you do that thing. That is your art only. So work on that. If you don't know what you love, or what is your interest, and in which thing you are does like an artist. Other people helps us to tell all the things. They praising like that in their words. He is a very nice singer, like that we can understand our quality related to the art. So work on them. Art simply connects you with the different type of peoples and giving respect from them and brings a change in you, and that is the expectation from you because of this subject. Understand? Simply love the art. So come to the assignments, bricks. Now your schools opened and you are going to school. So your teacher can also give you a weightage. So let's see. Criteria. 3 types of criteria is here. Participation in activities. Actively completed all the tasks, completed all the activities in the chapter. And the satisfactory says that completed all the activities in the chapter. So very good. Both the things are completed. But why this difference is getting that very good and satisfactory? Satisfactory is saying that you simply completed that all the types of activities connected or given in your chapter. But very good type of weightage tells us that you are taken interest in that activity. You are getting planning or preparations with you, and after that you tried, after that you completed that activity. To understand the difference between both satisfactory and very good. Okay, and not satisfactory means copied all the other pupils only, and no marks means not done anything. Likewise, creativity in artwork. Creativity is seen in the artwork done by the students. So you can create your own piece, your own imagination, add your own points there. Limited creativity is small, limited creativity is seen. No creativity at all, that is not satisfactory. If you create something small, that is satisfactory, and if you create 2-3 more things added in your activity, that is very good. Okay, come to the next. An interview with the artist. If you take an interview with an artist, then what are the very good, satisfactory and not satisfactory? Let's see. Discuss all the concepts in the chapter in the interview with the artist and got back pictures or letters as evidence. So as evidence you collect things, taken photographs of their art pieces or related things, what you can collect on that place. With the evidence, when you submit your report of interview in the class, that is very good. And without any evidence, when you report that interview, that is not so good. It is satisfactory only because you can write on you can use your imagination, write it down in your home only. So without any evidence means what? With your imagination you write that interview, and with evidence means that you do that activity personally. Understand? And did not take the interview, that is not satisfactory. So do this activity. All the points are related with the arts, how art is very, very important in our life. So understand how art is important in our life. We have to do all the related activities. That are the expectations from you. So don't forget it, and that is your homework only. You can get all the marks in this term because of these activities only. These are all the weightage points only. So don't forget it. See the next page 57. Here are some dialogues and interactions between friends. You are with that and understand what is given there. Definitely you will get a nice message from that conversation. So you read it in this way. We will stop here. We will meet in the next unit, in the next period. Till then, good day, goodbye.